Hey there, it's Red Letter Challenge Day 35, and today it's a close-up shot because really today's topic is very close, it's very personal. It's about being witnesses, and a witness is basically someone who says what they have seen, what they've heard, what they've experienced, and Jesus calls his disciples to be witnesses to him, and that means that we all have a story of how we have encountered Jesus, if we trust him and if we followed him, how he's worked in our lives, what he means to us. And it's a really personal thing to share, but it's so important to share. So I'm going to share a little bit of my story. It's not going to be super long, but mostly to say that the times that I really remember placing my deep faith in Jesus, which is something I try to do every day, but there have been special times. There have been times, like I think of a time when I was in 7th grade at a camp and heard the basic story of God's love for us and how Jesus gave himself for us on the cross. And I was blown away by an overwhelming love that's just so much greater than anything I have ever experienced, anything I have ever shown. And the sense that this love that Jesus showed in the name of God on the cross is the very heart of the universe, that our mess-ups and our regrets and all of the pain and suffering of the world, that's all true and real, but it is not as true or as powerful as the love of Jesus poured out on the cross. And I've experienced that a few other times across my life, but it's led me to a faith that I think is summed up best in Paul's words in the letter to the Galatians, where he says, "I have been crucified with Christ, and it is now no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith, or you could say by the faithfulness of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me." So I feel like more and more the heart of my faith is not my own belief, because that comes and goes, has ups and downs, just how much faith I feel I have. But it's the faithfulness of Jesus that is alive in me and can't get out. I mean, Jesus has been faithful to us all and has been faithful to me, and that faithfulness isn't going anywhere. And so just a sense of God's overwhelming love and faithfulness that isn't anything that I asked for, but has been freely given. And I just keep on trying to say yes and thank you to that love and that faithfulness. So apologies, this video has gone on a little bit longer than a lot of them have, but like I said, it's up close and personal. And so let's all think about how we have a story to tell that may not be earth-shaking or just a hit bottom kind of story, but as some kind of story about how Jesus has laid claim to our lives, and we are not the same because of it.